What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa checking back in. And I just want to start off by saying thank y'all so much to the Rich Gang family, as well as any new supporters that are coming through to show y'all support and show y'all amazing love. Thank y'all for having me a part of y'all day, and also thank y'all for this amazing time that we are about to share together. As you can see, I am back on current gen, bringing y'all another rare build. So as you can see by the looks of the title and the screen, y'all, the build I'm bringing y'all is the mid-range shot creator. I like this build because honestly the shooting on it is going to be very good. The badge setup is going to be nice. We are not going to be a tiny guard, and this build is definitely going to be usable in any game mode. So before we get into the making, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, y'all. To the Rich Gang family, as well as any new supporters, if there is one thing that y'all can do that is gonna help me grow as well as grow the Rich Gang family, go ahead and run up those likes, y'all. Now let's go ahead and get into the making of this mid-range shot creator, y'all. So the first thing that y'all want to go ahead and do is put this build under the point guard position, y'all. Now when it comes to the pie charts, it is so nice to see these pie charts again, y'all. Honestly, it's really not, but it's just a cool idea that 2K had implemented, and I see what they were trying to do, but honestly, seeing how it is on current gen as well, how it is on next gen, very different, and I see how much fun everybody is having making their own builds, having no limits when it comes to the stats that they could put on any build. So that's something that I have to say is a W. But let's go ahead and get into the physical profile. If you were paying attention, the pie chart I'm picking is the one with the finishing and shooting, but just a little bit more of the finishing. And when it comes to the physical profile, go ahead and pick this one. This is going to have the 82 speed, 82 acceleration, as well as the 84 vertical, y'all. Now when it comes to the stats, go ahead and do exactly as I am showing y'all when it comes to this build. So when it comes to the finishing, y'all, the first thing y'all want to go ahead and do with a close shot is go ahead and put that at 82 and go ahead and put your driving layup to an 81. From there, we're going to go ahead and put our driving dunk to an 80. That's going to be maxed out. And then from here, we're going to put our standing dunk to a 37. And then from there, with our post hook, we're going to leave it. That alone is going to give us 11 finishing badges. So already a nice setup when it comes to the finishing. So with our shooting, we're going to go ahead and put our mid-range at an 81. When it comes to your three-point shot, go ahead and put that at 79. Our post fade is going to be an 87. And when it comes to your free throw, go ahead and put this to where you get exactly 20 shooting badges. That's going to be at 83. So I'm telling y'all, very serious when it comes to the shooting. I like the setup we have for it. Let's go ahead and get right into the playmaking. So what you want to go ahead and do, put your ball handle at an 83. Go ahead and put your pass accuracy at a 77, and we are not touching our post moves, so that's going to give us 13 playmaking badges, y'all. When it comes to the defense, go ahead and put your perimeter defense at a 76. Lateral quickness will be a 74. Our steal is going to be an 80, and when it comes to our block, y'all, we're going to go ahead and put this to 36, and then from there we're going to max out as much as we can our defensive rebound at 62, y'all. That's going to give us 6 defensive badges, and I'm telling y'all, the way we're gonna put these badges on and the setup we're gonna have is gonna be very nice, so do not worry about anything. Now let's go ahead and get right into the body shape. I honestly can say that for this specific build, I'm liking how defined looks. Burly is another good one that you could go with, but again, it's all based on preference. Now here is something that is going to be a little bit different from this build and other versions of this build that I have seen out. A lot of people like to go with 6'3", but what I'm going to do is go ahead and put this build at 6'4". I like to run builds that are always going to be taller in my personal preference, y'all. When it comes to the weight, you could go with the lowest weight at 175, or you could go with the weight of 181. If you do anything over this, you will be getting a different acceleration than what you would have at 182. So do not change that. Again, I'm going to show y'all another version of this build. So let's go back real quick after we finish this wingspan, and then I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. about. With this version, we're going to go with the wingspan of 79.6. With the 6'3 version, we're going to go with the weight that is a little bit different, y'all. We're not as heavy, but we do get a boost to our speed and acceleration. So with the 6'3 version, you're going to go ahead and put that where we get 84 speed and acceleration, and then our wingspan is going to be at 78.6. But again, like I said, I like to run builds that are definitely going to be taller. So when it comes to the weight for this version, again, like I said earlier, you can go with the lowest, but I like to go with 181 because again, we're going to have that 83 speed and acceleration. We're still going to be able to get the pro dribble moves at 6'4 and 6'3. So in my opinion, the advantage does go to the 6'4 version because of the height, y'all. Now when it comes to the takeovers, we have the slashing. We also get the shot creating. We're going to get the sharpshooting as well as the playmaking, y'all. But I'm telling y'all, any of these takeovers is going to be a good option. I'm going to go with shot creating. Now let's go ahead and check out the build name. And as y'all can see, we have made the mid-range shot creator, y'all. Now I really like the build name, but honestly the stats are really nice as well as the badge setup. Now let's go ahead and check out what this build is going to look like once we get it to 99, y'all. So with that being said, you have to consider the fact that you're going to get gym rat at some point as well as 99, which is going to be another +4, so 8 in total to the physicals. When it comes to the speed, you're going to have a 91. Acceleration is going to be 91 as well. Your vertical is going to be a 92, and when it comes to the close shot, that is going to be 86. Your driving layup is going to be 85, and your driving dunk is going to be an 84, y'all. When it comes to your mid-range shot, that's going to be 85. Your three-pointer is going to be an 83. Your free throw is going to get boosted to an 87, and your post fade is going to be 91. So you're really going to be able to hit some post scoring shots on this build. Now your playmaking, when it comes to that, your pass accuracy is going to be an 81 as well as an 85 ball handle. When it comes to your perimeter defense, that's going to be at 80. Your lateral quickness will be 88. Your steal will be an 83. And then when it comes to your defensive rebound, if you add boosts, this will be in the 70s, y'all. So something to really consider with this build. Plus, if you add boost to any of these categories, it's going to be super OP. Now let's go ahead and check out the badges. So when it comes to the defense, the first one I'm going to put on is going to be bronze rim protector as well as chase down artist. I'm also going to throw on clamps on bronze, and then from there I'm going to go with intimidator on gold, y'all. This is a really good setup that I would really consider if you make this build, and that's what I'm going to go with, y'all. Now let's go ahead and get into the second category, which is going to be the finishing. So the first badges that you really want to put on are going to be the ones that are going to help you, especially when it comes to solely finishing in general. So you could go with Pro Touch, or for sure you want to go with Contact Finisher on Hall of Fame at least. Pro Touch is one that you should definitely consider when it comes to making this build, but again, that's a badge that really you don't need to run. It's just based on preference. So I'm going to go with Bronze Lob City Finisher, and now from here we have 6 remaining badges. You could go with Bronze Pro Touch if you want to, but I would highly recommend Bronze Acrobat because you do miss up and under layups even when they're wide open in this game. Now Showtime is one that you can really consider, but if you want to boost your takeover even more, you can really consider the fact that Cross Key Score is another good one that helps that out. Giant Slayer is another really good one as well. So it's really just going to come down to your playstyle and preference. I'm going to go with Fast Break Finisher because I want to personally boost my takeover quicker, and then from there we're also going to go with Bronze Giant Slayer. Now let's go ahead and get right into the next category, which is going to be the playmaking. So for this category, we're going to have 13 badges that we're going to be able to put on, y'all. So for this, I'm going to go with Quick First Step on gold, and another one I'm going to put on is going to be Handles for Days on gold. Now, we're left with 7 remaining upgrades that we could put on. Again, it's really all about how you want to run it. You could go with Gold Dimer if you want to. I'm going to go with Bronze Bailout as well as Bronze Unpluckable. Tight Handles is another one that you can consider, but it's not needed. I would go with Stop and Go if you're considering that badge over Tight Handles. And then from here, I'm going to go with Silver Space Creator. And now let's go ahead and get into the last category, which is going to be the shooting, y'all. So the first one that you're going to want to put on for this build is going to be Range Extender as well as Hot Zone Hunter, both on gold, y'all. Now from here, it's really all what you want to do. For me, I'm going to go with Green Machine on gold as well, and Difficult Shots. Now, I'm going to go with Corner Specialist on bronze as well as Catch and Shoot. You could hire their tiers if you want to, but what I'm going to do is going to put on hot start on gold as well. And then the last badge you could put on, if you're the main shooter, you could go with tireless shooter, volume shooter on bronze for sure, or even silver deadeye. That's the setup I'm going to go with: 11, 20, 13, and 6. If y'all watch this entire video through, thank y'all so much to the Rich Gang family, as well as any new supporters. And I just want y'all to know I am so thankful, and I'm going to continue to grind out every single build on current as well as next gen. But man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, y'all. To the Rich Gang family and all supporters, be sure to run up those likes. Be sure to share it with your family and friends. And last but not least, turn on post notice so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Man, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.